Yeah.
Don't go up. Oh.
He absolutely
Whoa,
done you
he just
there.
clowned on me. What the That's embarrassing. What
He
the
just Great Gatsby Jokered you. You thought you had a nice afternoon in at your house, and then he fucking showed up with his 40 bottles of shitty
I
champagne.
can't claim to be the Great Gatsby Joker anymore. He's better than me.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot to change my name. It's still Real Beast. Did you
Uh,
recognize the boy though? Did you recognize the man, the
I
myth,
mean,
the
it's got to be
legend?
George R. R. Martin, right?
He's here to save the day.
This is
But
a
I'm not gonna
classic.
I'm not gonna help you in the fight. But George is here to, say hello.
Hey!
He's here to say hello, but he also brings. This is like in the Chronicles of Narnia, whenever like Santa comes and brings gifts. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm here to bring you a gift. That's why I'm
Ooh.
here.
I was wondering why you made me do all this, because I hate, right? For the sake of the episode, this just seemed seamless, but in reality, it's always such a hassle to get me to summon anything.
All right. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, little boy.
I already have this. Oh, I can have two?
Yeah, baby. What do you mean?
Can I hold that many, though?
Goodbye, little boy.
Bye, Santa, Martin.
I mean, I hope you can hold two.
They
We're
gotta
wearing
be.
pretty light armor though, so I think you'll be fine.
If I can have two sunflowers. Oh, I can.
I mean, this is gonna make
This
all the
is the
difference.
dumbest thing in the world, Jesse. Why are you
I
such a
thought of this.
genius?
I know. I thought of this when I was watching the episode that Jeffrey put up today, and I was like, why didn't we just give you two big
Oh
sunflowers?
my
Like, I can't believe
god.
we didn't think of that.
Have we ever done anything this stupid?
Yeah, so this is the way. I feel like if we couldn't beat Radon before, we can beat him now. This
This
is
is
what
the
will take us
way.
over the edge.
Alright, do I have to turn the finger off? No, it just does it automatically.
No, I'm gone.
You're gone now.
It's weird though that my summon sign's still there because I'm out of
This
the
is
game
someone
right
else.
now.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
you're
that
right.
guy.
Oh no, it's that guy. Yeah. You want to get him in too? Do we need all the advantages?
No, we don't need that. I think I'm just gonna beat it in one.
Man, there's. Let's part the kimono, so to speak.
Oh, I can't
You
summon
don't
Pot!
even remember
I can't
Why?
summon Pot because of you!
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, well, you gotta do it. Well, that's a lot of damage though. Holy. You did like maybe like
As you have been trying to say, we have not played this game in like 3 weeks.
literally like almost a month. Yeah.
As people may have realized from all of the episodes that have been uploaded recently, they're very out of date. We're talking about the Pope anime girl, and she's old news. We were talking about Peanut the squirrel.
Oh man,
He's been
we
dead
have so
for
much
ages.
to catch up on. We have so much to catch up on.
But
But
I
first,
don't
let's watch him beat this
any
fat
gains
fucker.
that I would have had, like they're gone.
I mean, you do so much damage though when you do get a hit in. Nice. You remember that? That was good. We should never get hit by that move. That one's easy.
Don't tell me what I
This
should
is
get
your
hit
coach
by.
speaking. Like, I was watching, okay, just because, like, it's obviously super relevant, fucking Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight.
Uh-huh.
Like, the coaches are so mean to them when they're in their corner. Like, I feel like I should be meaner to you.
I don't think I'll
This is, like-
respond well to that though. You know what I mean? Like I know me pretty well, and I don't know that that'll work for me personally.
Oh, okay.
Because I kind of
That's
hate
you.
you as a person. But
Actually, okay, you hate me as a person, but, like, out of all the people you know, Dan, like, I'm one of the more tolerable people you know. So,
it's kind
There's gotta
of
be
no,
that,
it's kind of.
right?
I think you're actually the most grating. But it's kind of like sometimes you need that. It's like how birds. It's like listen. It's like how birds eat rocks to help them digest. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my god.
You're like a
We've been
rock.
friends for like 10 years, Dan, and you're telling me right now that I'm the rock in your gullet? Is that what I am?
You're
to you?
the rock in my gullet. I need you to digest. We've got to stop being funny for a second now, though.
Okay, let's be serious.
because I did do what I said I was gonna do, and I bought the sparkling wine.
Champagne.
It's definitely
Bubbly.
not champagne though,
What
but
does
I
that mean?
because
Oh, you mean it's not from like
it's just
France?
sparkling wine because it's cheap as shit. I haven't opened it yet though, and I'm kind of afraid to. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
You're gonna kill your elderly neighbor. They're
But
gonna think that you shot a gun or
but
something.
that's why I
It's gonna
wanted to
be
do
wild.
this while we were recording because something funny might
You're just gonna destroy your keyboard like on live on air.
I'm taking the foil off. It's fancy shit.
So
My
how
fear.
much yen was this?
So it was like 800 yen.
Oh, that's like double the price of a deli wine.
No, that's a deli wine was like 300 including tax.
So almost triple the price of a deli
So
wine.
all right, just Jesse, walk me through this because you're a classy guy.
Mm-hmm.
I just have this bottle with like a metal hat on it, keeping the cork in.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a little screwy thing that you can like unscrew the metal part?
Yeah, I think so. So I take that off, but I should keep my
Yeah.
thumb over it so it doesn't explode,
It's
right?
not gonna no, it's not gonna do anything without you doing it first.
Oh, okay.
Like you can if you want to be safe, but like gun safety is important. But
Because the other day I opened a bottle of sparkling water at the train station and it fucking exploded. Everyone looked at me like I was a fucking foreigner savage. But it's like it's
a
not my fault.
terrorist.
It was the water.
Did you like get it on anybody?
No, all except myself. Oh, and the audio might be bad because I have to keep leaning away from my mic. Okay, so Jesse, I took the metal hat off. Now it just has like a big cork in it. Do I just pull it out or use a corkscrew?
No. Don't use a corkscrew, but don't pull it out either. You put your get your tight little tiny thumb underneath it a little bit. And then try to like make sure you're not pointing it somewhere you care about or like kind of like you can try to block it if you want. And then just give it a good like give it a maybe both thumbs if you need to.
Oh fuck. Ow!
No.
Got it.
Yes. I didn't get the audio at all though. I'm kind of sad.
Oh, really? Maybe my mic
should've
might have
put it
blocked
right
it.
in
It
the
was,
mic.
dude, Jesse, it was loud as shit. I think my mic must have like removed it.
Oh yeah. It does that. Like the mics are smart. They know to remove the bad sounds, even though we want them.
Okay. Now the aroma,
Where'd it
it was
go?
all
Did you
smoky.
catch it?
Yeah, I caught it with my
Oh, yeah.
hand, like as it shot off. That's why I said ow, because it hit me in the palm. It hurt.
Oh man, you're like shooting clay pigeons. That's legendary.
It's one of those times where you go, like you see movement and you go to block it. I don't know what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, you didn't have your catcher on.
I like how smoky it is. So this is a good time to mention I don't like sparkling wine, by the way.
It's gonna be a million times better than that purple deli wine.
Okay, well, we need to talk about that, by the way.
Heaven.
All right, let's first drink. The smell, sweet, to be expected, slightly chilled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, classy! I can't believe it fit in your tiny Japanese fridge.
It just kind of tastes like bad grape juice.
It's not like, is it better than the Gulpable Spaniard, which is like the class act of the whole series?
No, just because I like red wine way more.
I see.
So
So like it's drinkable, I'm sure.
Oh
sure
yeah, it's perfectly fine. I'll drink this whole bottle and I'm not going to complain about it. Jesse, after our last recording, when I drank that whole bottle of the dark red deli wine, by the way, I felt unwell afterwards. Like, not even drunk. I didn't feel drunk from it. I felt a way I've never felt before, just unpleasant.
Just like generally unwell.
Yeah. Like, people aren't made to drink that stuff.
Did you feel like you should like go join like the guys on the street and just like put your head down on your knees for a couple hours, like that kind of?
I felt like I was becoming like a mutant. Like I wasn't like I had thrown away my humanity. Like I was devolving into some new like sewer creature.
Was it like in a movie, like when they do those like really sharp cuts, like really fast cuts where like they zoom in on your eye and then there's some like sweat on your brow and you're like, and then you
Mm-hmm.
start to see your veins get like bigger and maybe there's like some like pulsing in your veins and you're like, and like there's a lot of shaking.
Yeah.
Just like
Fuck
that's
me.
unfortunate, man. Nobody should drink that shit. The
No,
deli
and not
wine,
that much of it. I
the purple one
also
especially.
I also need to put this out there just so the world knows. The way you feel when you buy that deli wine, right? You think like that's as low as you can get as a human. Like you can't feel more embarrassed like socially than when the cashier grabs that from your cart and checks it out and you pay your real human money for this stuff. It can get worse,
Yeah.
Jesse. Buying this discount fucking champagne felt even more embarrassing. Cuz it's kind of like
Why?
with when you're buying the deli wine, you know what the score is. They know what the score is. I'm buying the cheapest alcohol that like you can get. But when I
Mm.
bought this though, it's also dirt fucking cheap, like $6 for a bottle of knockoff champagne.
Oh, they're like, what could this guy be celebrating?
And it's kind of like, do you think you're being classy right now? Like, do you think you're buying something good? You're not.
You could become like the great Gatsby Joker. Like that's like your new persona. It's like you go in and buy like $40 worth of like the worst champagne you've ever had and like throw like a wild party in your like tiny flat.
I mean, yeah, that might. I kind of do want to be the Great Gatsby Joker. I like the
Like
imagery you conjured up.
F. Scott Fitzgerald didn't know that we were cooking. Like he should have come to us first before he finished that book. 'Cause we're cooking.
I've always been disappointed. I tried to run Jesse.
I know. I think it's because you started too late. You were on the grind.
F. Scott Fitzgerald never listened to the good ideas that I had.
The great. What else does the Great Gatsby Joker do? Like, what are his other qualities?
I don't think he has anymore because the Great Gatsby didn't have that many qualities.
Well, he probably the Great Gatsby Joker probably shows up at like that other guy's house and like like maybe like has like a little like buzzer on his hand, like gives him a scare with the buzzer hand, and then
Oh
like
shit,
squirts some water in his face.
Jesse, I think I
You
got
know.
it. I'm the Great Gatsby
Well,
Joker. I don't take my 40 bottles of cheap champagne to my house to have a crazy party. I show up at other people's houses. And it's like, because this is society. Society's a party. Now you just have a party at your house. What are you going to do?
yeah.
The Great
I thought we
Gatsby
lived in
Joker's
a
here.
society. Aren't you my neighbor? Like you don't want to hang out? Oh, get him, get him. You can get him from behind too. All right, cool.
Oh, like a power hit, you mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't go up. Oh,
He absolutely
whoa,
done you
he just
there.
clowned on me. What the fuck? That's embarrassing. What
He
the
just
fuck?
Great Gatsby Jokered you. You thought you had a nice afternoon in at your house, and then he fucking showed up with his 40 bottles of
I can't
shitty
even, I
champagne.
can't claim to be the Great Gatsby Joker anymore. He's better than me.
He's too good. You know what? Like, I would love to see as like a movie idea. Like the Great Gatsby Joker like shows up at like a nursing home with all his champagne, his like really cheap champagne, and it just goes wild. Like it gets
Mm-hmm.
fucking crazy in there. Like I feel like that'd be the best place to like have a big party is like at a nursing home.
Fuck.
Like there's probably like how many people I'm not listen, for the record, we're not police, we're not going to do this. But like for the
I
like
might.
how many there's probably like maybe like 3 people that work at the nursing home like overnight maybe. Like the Great
Oh
Gatsby
shit,
Joker
they
just
couldn't
gets them
contain
and like
us.
yeah, we just tie them in a closet or something. Like we trick them into doing something else.
Jesse, we don't
And
need
then
to. This is a society. They'll join in because we'll outnumber them. So they'll just like they can't resist it. They're
or at
underpaid
least
and
one of them
understaffed.
will. Like the bad one. And then the good one will get tied up in the closet. And that's the main character of the story. You know, that's the protagonist.
Now
And
I
like the
don't.
whole movie There's just like wild shit happening, and they're trying to get out of the closet, like with their hands are tied up with like duct tape, and they've got like a rag
Oh,
in their
shit.
mouth. Did you already forget you have to drink when you die?
I remembered before I went in though, so that saved us the run.
I mean, it's good because this guy, he attacks you like almost immediately, so
Mm-hmm.
you don't get a lot of time with this one. Not like the what's his face, the guy whose head popped off.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know, when we went to the spooky mansion in the woods, that guy, he's pretty slow.
What are you talking about?
We went to a spooky haunted mansion, and there was a guy, and he popped his own head off, and then he became the Lord of Chaos or whatever.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That place.
Oh, dude, he's got to stop doing the jukes.
He's
You're
too
already
quick.
hard enough for Tom. You can't be dodging our moves.
I don't think the enemies should get to dodge. That's kind of my tech. Right? Like
We're
every...
getting them pretty quick, though, which is nice.
Oops, I ducked. I pressed the wrong button. Uh-oh.
Nice. Okay, this is all right. This is all right.
Does so much damage to my frail body.
You know what would help with that?
Don't tell me to put the fucking braid on, Jesse.
Man, just put the braid on.
Whoa. Whoa.
It used to be, so you don't know, and this is the other thing. This is to be the constant thing in this episode,
You don't
or this
know?
couple episodes, is that I'm gonna number one complain about how you should put the braid on, but number two,
I
I'm
don't.
gonna always
What can
say,
I
like,
remove?
let's take a look. Hold on, let's take a look. We don't need the strength talisman. I know the strength talisman's on, and we don't need it. We do not
Jesse-
need the Radon talisman. We do not need 77 strength. It's not okay. Here, let's place a bet here. If you take the strength talismans off, I'm looking at your strength scaling right now. You have 203 strength scaling. If it goes below, it's at 203. If it goes below 100 and I'm gonna be really conservative with this. Or like, actually, no, I'm gonna be liberal with this. I don't know which word to use here, but it's not gonna go below 189, which is not that much more damage. We take that off, we put on the fucking thing that makes us take 30% less damage to holy attacks.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Jesse. I don't give a fuck. We're keeping the strength one on because that's a classic.
I want to see though.
I don't want you to see because then you just won't shut up about it. We can take. This is the only one we can remove. This one right here.
No, that one's so much more important, I feel like.
Okay, but Jesse, yeah, that's fine. This can be more important than the golden braid, but we have to keep this one on.
I need to see. Dad, you
can't.
have to show me.
I won't.
Show me.
I won't do it.
Are you fucking joking me after I spent like 3 minutes talking about it? And you're not even going to show us?
I'm not even going to show you.
You don't need the fucking strength.
I'll show you.
Oh
I am going to keep it on though. So
fine. I agree to that. But like, I do think it's nonsense.
So you just need me to take it off?
Yeah, I just want to see what the strength scaling is without it. I said 189. Oh my god! Not that bad. It's giving you like 9. 9 extra damage, whereas we could be taking 30% less damage.
Jesse, look at Pot right now. Look at Pot right now. What makes you think in your little lizard brain that any of this is going for meta-defining talent?
We don't. I'm not trying to say we're not the meta. I'm just trying to say that we could use the help right now. But okay.
If I can't have that talisman on, the same with the jump attack ones, I just won't play the game because I'm not interested.
No, you can keep the jump talisman. No, Dan, the jump talisman hasn't come off since the moment we've had it.
Neither has the strength one. Neither has the strength one.
I don't know about that.
I do, Jesse. I have not taken it off since I've gotten it.
Oh my god.
Nor do I have any plans on it. Well, I don't know why
I
you're
mean,
making such a big deal about it this past fight when you never have before.
well, because we need the help. We need to take less holy damage from this fucking asshole.
But I'm saying I've been at the soft cap for strength this whole playthrough.
Yeah, but we this is the hardest boss in the whole playthrough. So
Yeah, but
there's
all of a
that.
sudden
You
you're
have
just bitching about it.
Okay, I'm not bitchy about it. I'm just trying to help you. But I'm accepting right now. You know, you're not gonna. You've made a good case. You made like you can't argue like logistics with me, but you can argue like integrity.
We've
Like
got
I
integrity.
respect integrity. Yeah, we got integrity. Like if you say you've never taken it off, I believe you. And like I think that's like part of the meme. Like you got to stick with it.
That's a pot. That's how pot does it.
Which is ironic because I think in the last
Oh.
episode I asked you to put on a piece of armor and you were like, I won't do it because Pot's too skinny. But like it's ironic that Pot looks so skinny because he's like the strongest motherfucker that's ever existed
Mm-hmm.
in the lands between. He has 77 strength.
If only it could be higher.
You know, that's another thing we could do. We could
Get more
consider
strength.
this. We could respec at Renala. I don't know what we would change, but I'm sure that we could trim some fat off some areas here.
So we didn't need to use the talisman for faith.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Still, we're thinking with gas right now. Because, like, our armor that we're wearing right now, I think we're committed to finishing with the armor. And I don't think it's bad
Are
armor
we?
either. But
I'm not too like this Templar look. I like it, but I'm not committed to it. You know what I mean? I could be convinced to change with very little effort.
yeah, but, like, I don't think we're going to go much heavier. So we could get rid of some stamina, maybe, for endurance.
Yeah, we did get the endurance pretty
well-
high for. I forget why I was doing that.
We also upped our intelligence so that we could wield a couple weapons that needed some points in intelligence. We could get rid of that as well. Because we're... Oh my god. We're
Didn't
fully
see that
committed to
coming.
Sunflower. That's a really good start.
Doesn't matter. I'm still about to get fucked up.
Oh, like, I want to finish my sentence just because I... this was like 10 minutes ago. He used to, when the fucking holy attacks went off, it was like you got a fucking flashbang on your screen. Like your screen turned white. And so they dumbed that down too. They nerfed that for sure. Because you can actually see what's going on instead of your whole entire screen being white the whole time.
I got my sunglasses.
When do we go to Renala? Like, is there a deadline?
Huh? To do what?
Well, will you entertain
is
the idea
Renala?
of the Queen of the Full Moon? Oh my god.
Oh, that lady.
The witch
in
on
the
the
bookstore.
floor. Radigan's first wife.
Yeah, my
In
mom's
the
friend.
bookstore.
Or my
Yeah,
friend's
your mom's
mom.
or your friend's mom. Is she your mom's friend? I don't know.
Pot doesn't have a mother, only a father.
Does she like giraffes? I know your mom's big into giraffes.
My real mom is into giraffes and sailors, yeah.
Didn't even have to say the sailor.
That joke is like cutting through too many series. No one got it.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, sailors are universal, right?
Who doesn't love a good sailor?
Well, sailors only want two things, right?
The open sea is one of them.
Exactly. Uh-huh, you got it. And just some fresh meat when they get on shore.
I mean, yeah, you get lonely out at sea, but they can't stay for long.
Don't make me start singing like this, because I'll do it.
No,
Even
don't.
smokers
Don't.
need a little
It didn't-
smoke.
Fuck me.
Looking for a quick one and a thick one in the park. That's such a good line. A quick and a thick one.
This has nothing to do with that. I'm gonna change your topic so you don't talk about Les Mis.
Okay.
I was in So in Akihabara, there's a famous anime figure shop that you might have seen, where it's just a bunch of like little glass cases full of anime figures that people are selling.
Hmm.
And there's
I
like
assume there's a lot of those in Akibara.
there is, but this is like a famous one in the radio
Oh,
building, where
okay.
it's like everyone who's like into that kind of stuff will know the place. Anyway, I was there last week, and there was a Guts figure in the Dragon
Cool.
Slayer armor, Jesse, that it
Cool.
was fucking huge. It was bigger than like a standard. I don't know what the scales, like what the names of them are. But the full figure is probably like a square foot of space it would take up. It was super
Wow.
big and super detailed, and it was only the equivalent of like maybe $230.
Holy.
It was so fucking nice. And I saw it and I was like, I wish I liked Berserk enough to buy this right now because it was so fucking cool. It was probably the coolest anime figure I've ever seen.
Wow. I mean, that's what makes me nervous about coming to Japan is like, oh no.
What does this
So
even do?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Like, I get this symbol, but then I always die before anything happens.
yeah, exactly. Like, well, maybe we'll find out at some point. Maybe you'll just kill him here. You're doing. I think you're gonna break him soon. Oh, Pod Junior's dead though. Run, 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 run.
I was locked on. I was locked on. Sorry, I thought I was. He's that fucking Wesker bullshit.
Fuck. If you would have hit him again, it is like Wesker from Mario 5. When you have to, whenever Jill's like possessed, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%. But what was I saying? Oh, I don't even remember. What was
You're
I
gonna
saying?
buy that Berserk figure if it's still there.
Oh, when I come to Japan, yeah, like I'm worried that because there's stuff I want to buy that I need to bring home. Like I want to buy like a really nice chef's knife, like a really nice chef's knife, and like I'm probably gonna buy some anime shit. So like I need to like have a bigger
Fuck.
suitcase than I anticipate. Speaking of Berserk, it was so fucking wild. Like it was out of nowhere. Like it was really late. It was like already 3:30. I had gotten home from work. I hit my like weed pen, so I was like a little bit like just like tiny bit stoned, like going to bed, like just watching some YouTube. And in my recommended feed, it had the old Berserk anime, which I had never watched. And I was like, it had the whole thing just like on YouTube. And I didn't watch like any of the like original bits, but I watched all of the end, of course, 'cause that's like the best part. And it wasn't
The
terrible,
best.
but I was like, yeah, it wasn't like the it wasn't as good as like some of the other adaptations I've seen, but it was still like all right. And I was like, man, Berserk is so fucking good. It was also dubbed, which kind of sucked, but Berserk is just such a good anime.
Yeah, dude, you should have bought that Dragon Slayer figure. And
Well,
I think
that
if you buy that at that store, you can feel superior to all the other nerds there because they're looking at all the fucking like sexy girls in like swimsuits and like half naked children figures because they're all on display. And at that place, you have to go get a clerk and write down the number that you want, and they'll come get it, and everyone sees what figure you're buying.
man, so you can't like get a like a cheeky upskirt before you get the figure. Like, what if you want to know what's up the skirt?
Oh no,
Like,
they'll have that stuff on display because that's what people want to see. So like that'll be visible for sure.
Oh, you're able to like get an angle where you can see up the skirt.
They'll have those ones positioned up on like little higher pedestals in the boxes so you can get a good upskirt shot.
I would love to see like a secret video cam of like people like kind of sneakily like leaning down, like, oh wait, what's up there?
I
That's
think
so
a
good.
lot about the people that work at those kinds of stores because oftentimes the staff will just be like, it'll just be like a 19-year-old girl who's just getting the most fucking disgusting stuff brought to her that people are buying. Like, I want this or that. Because we've talked about this before, like, it gets fucking wild in those stores what they're selling.
There's the smells. They don't have the smells, but that's what you put the smells on. You
Mhm.
put it on your figurine, and then you're set.
But so now imagine all those people, Jesse, and you just come up like a fucking man and you're like, I want the Guts Dragon Slayer.
I want the cool armor.
'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not a
I want
fucking.
the.
I just want this cool one.
I also saw recently somebody posted on Reddit that they were in Japan, and there's like like an officially licensed. It's not like a FromSoft store, but it's licensed by FromSoft, and they have like a bunch of really cool like Dark Souls and like Elden Ring stuff and Bloodborne that look like figurines and like necklaces and jewelry and stuff like that. They look really fucking cool.
In my experience, you don't see too many Elden Ring figures. You see a lot of Elden Ring art books and Dark Souls art books. Like that stuff is so popular here in any anime store. It'll be loaded with FromSoft art.
Yeah.
Real
Well,
popular.
speaking of uh, current news, have you heard the whole debacle?
I haven't, but don't tell me because we need to end the episode.
Oh, okay. It'll be a cliffhanger.
Mhm.
Do I have to do a bit?
No, can you just make it like a fast bit?
Yeah, okay. Um, I've been thinking a lot about like those like quiz, those online quizzes that you can do.
Uh huh.
And so there's one I watch Northern Lion, who's a great streamer and
Yeah.
YouTuber.
Okay. He's pretty
I
funny.
watch him do these like once a week or so. He has like 20 of them that he does in a row. And the first one he always does is like a Pokemon one. And like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a Pokemon, like you fill in like the little squares.
No.
It's kind of like just Pokemon general like you have to like it's always a name of a Pokemon that you type into the squares.
Oh,
But the
okay.
one I saw today that I could not for the life of me answer, and I want to see, this is like some general trivia,
Uh huh.
Pokemon trivia, which is so relevant. Um, it was asking for a ghost fighting type, Dan. Can you name any ghost fighting types?
A ghost. Yeah. The what's it called? The primate evolution.
I mean, am I just supposed to accept that, or is that like you have a name?
Well, like, do I have to tell you what the name of the Pokemon is?
Oh, I know what you're talking about though. It's like Infernal Ape or something
Yeah,
like
like it's a
that.
ghost fighting type.
I've never seen that Pokemon before in my life. Is that like newer?
Yeah, it was in Scarlet and Violet.
I see. That's why I couldn't for the life of me think of a single ghost fighting Pokemon. So I was like, they must all be new, right? Are there any like old ghost fighting types?
I mean, are there any other than that one? I think that's the only one, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's why I was like so like bamboozled. I was like, there's no way. There's like,
I'm pretty sure that's the
I,
only one. And I know every Pokemon, so.
well, this should be easy. This is the new bit. I'm just gonna ask you Pokemon trivia.
I mean, I think this will be very easy, yeah.
All right. Next time we got him for sure.